Hello. Gonna start a new playthrough of Alan Wake 2.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Quiet during cutscenes. Again.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted.
Hey,
This
Cosmo.
story will eat us alive.
Yeah, it is. How are you doing?
This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
I moved over to YouTube a little while ago. Thought I'd start a fresh playthrough of this. Yeah. I hope you're doing well. You said you're doing well, so that's good. I did read it. I'm glad things are going well. I remember to turn a nudity filter on this time. I think I got flagged for it on Twitch, oddly enough. No Super Bowl for me. Not really interested in sports.
Where'd he gone?
Hey, Lindsay. Oh, this game is fantastic. It's fantastic. I'm tad quiet. Is that better? Epilepsy warning for this game, just for awareness. Okay, cool. Yeah, outside of like Deadly Premonition, this is the closest the game gets to Twin Peaks, in my opinion. Writing a poem instead, nice. Yeah, my son is like really excited about the Super Bowl, which is strange because he doesn't really pay attention to football. I think it's just like the spectacle of it, right? But, not my thing. Where am I going? Used to watch it for the... Yeah. It is the single biggest event in American culture. It's kind of strange, right? Big performance on appearances. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Sale. Hey, Sella. Such a good intro. Hey, Sayela.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's
So Night Springs is like totally
No spoilers.
the
I'll let you get
equivalent
back to
of
the show. You were supposed to
the Twin
wait and
Peaks soap
watch with
opera.
me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
That not his name. It just keeps getting said different
Logan thinks
ways.
you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder
That
where
is a
she
good
gets that
intro,
from.
Cosmic, definitely.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
We are actually playing
A
on
deputy
story
was
mode,
supposed to be here
just
to show us to the
because
crime scene.
I've played it before
There's the car, so where's the deputy?
on normal, and I just want to experience a story again.
Check out that map.
You can tell they took a lot from Control in making this, but Control was also like very much in the Alan Wake universe.
Memorizing. Before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Oh yeah, there's a map back here first, I think. Yeah, I played the first time I played this was
I
like
should take a look at that map.
on release day, and like it was a little buggy. So right here, we can go up here, and I think there's like an item you can find.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
The back gate, but then you can go up here. Oh, you just jumped down? I thought there was like a one of those little shrine things. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Don't tell me I'm stuck. Okay. I thought I got stuck.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forrest can be a dame.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said
Can you hear the
were
game
coming
okay?
by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Saga
Seems
Anderson.
you already know
Yeah.
my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents are right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
You.
Before
I
we
also
get to the
love
crime
that
scene, there's time to review
my
the rest of the
escort will
case
like
so
keep up
far.
with me and
Make
go
sure
as
I'm
fast as
seeing
I
the
want
clues
to.
clearly.
Pretty wonderful. You can access the case board inside the mind place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Forgot about this. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Free to navigate. Okay. Yeah, so 3 people went missing and were found. They were all missing in 2010. Dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Heart removed, strange tattoos. Slight difference in murders, bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Exposure to water post-mortem. Post-mortem tattooing on the body. Murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery technique. That's the only case we have right now.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Rampage at the rental cabins. Unidentified man attacks vacationers in the dead of night. Sunday. An idyllic. Evening of barbecuing and late night fishing was violently disrupted Saturday as a mysterious assailant attacked park visitors, causing chaos and destruction at the cabins. The incident left 3 people injured, one of which had been admitted to the county hospital. As to whether the attacker is still at large, Bright Falls police have yet to make an official statement, leaving local residents in a state of uncertainty. Witnesses to the crime were visibly shaken, one of whom stated, "One minute we were laughing and toasting some marshmallows, the next we heard screaming coming from the cabins. We didn't know what was going on, so we called the police and started running in the opposite direction," said Kurt Mill. Another eyewitness who preferred to remain anonymous said, "It's like he appeared out of nowhere. Suddenly my dog started barking his head off and this psycho guy comes crashing through the trees. Don't think I'll ever feel safe in the forest again." A representative from the rental cabins who chose to remain anonymous wanted to remind customers, "If you have plans to stay in our lovely cabins late this summer, please get in touch with us as we may need to rejigger some of the reservations based on the state of the cabin that you have rented with us." The representative went on to further remind future and potential guests of the wonderful amenities that can be found in our company's brochures and on the website, which is real nice. State of the art. My nephew made it and he's a real computer whiz. Missing Doberman found on the trail. A heartfelt reunion took place this weekend when Miss Amanda Smith was reunited with her beloved dog Coffee Bean. CB, as the owners refer to him, has been missing for 3 days, and Mrs. Smith was afraid that she would never see her best friend again. "When I got the call, I couldn't believe my ears," she said. "Must have asked, 'Am I dreaming?' at least 7 or 8 times. It was actually 9 times," confirmed Ranger Stevenson, the man responsible for finding the wayward canine. "It's rare that you get to give those kinds of calls, and I feel really grateful to have that opportunity. What with all the predators out there, usually you're telling folks that you found their dogs dead, their cats eaten, and so it's real good to give some good news. Even if Coffee Bean is in kind of rough shape, the fur will grow back, sure, but, well, I suppose that's all I should say about that. They should watch out for the owls." Does a hike a day keep depression away? It might be bright, sunny July, but it's never too soon to start worrying about the gloomy months of autumn ahead. That's right, in the grand scheme of life, those dead, depressing days are just around the corner. You've been taking your vitamin D? Probably not. But for all of you thinking there's got to be another way, there's good news. Hiking has been proven to be incredibly beneficial to your mental and emotional health, so get on out there and do it. Just don't forget a flashlight in case it gets dark. Ooh, one more. Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ. Little Sally Upton's whole family erupted into cheers when she won the big match this weekend. Was she playing soccer? Tennis? No, this brave new world that we live in. Her family was cheering her on as she won a match in the game that exists only on the information superhighway. The game in question was Mega Baking Star, in which players compete to make the tastiest treats and sweetest eats for their virtual judges online. Bright Falls congratulates Sally on her big win. Yeah, this game is just fantastic.
Stairs are out.
Honestly.
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Like, it's such a pretty world. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Yeah, my kids played the first one together, and then, like, right before this one came out, and then I was like, yeah,
Be a headache.
maybe you can't play this one yet. How do they compare to the first one? The first one, honestly, the correlation of, like, saying that the first one is, like, Twin Peaks Season 1 and 2, and then this one is, like, Twin Peaks Season 3 is pretty dead on. Like, they really leaned into surrealism and horror much more in this one than they did in the first one. But they're both fantastic games.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain.
But there's still, like, that absurdity behind it, too.
You think the local law had the sense to put
What's
up
this
a
way?
tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Try explaining it one more time.
I'll be back in a second.
Can't go that way. Yeah, like I love that you can explore as much as you want right now. And he'll just wait for you. Like it just says, "Oh, I'll be right back," and then he just waits, right? Instead of being like, "Where are you going? Don't go that way yet." Where are you going?
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Should pop up with like reticles,
Body
yeah.
is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Right, there's so many of them.
Coincidence?
When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Objectives are reviewable in the case board of your goals. Right? I also wish that like all the interesting UFO news wouldn't come out like when they're trying to distract you from something else.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
Go back to it.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
I think that's everything. Where does that go?
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with.
Yeah, they usually take the heart with
This
them,
makes 4 murders
but
that we know about.
everything else is pretty consistent. Murder matches previous cases, but interrupted. May find some new leads this time. About the victim or more about the killer?
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
So we got that information. We'll add it a little bit.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay. The victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen in Bright Falls 13 years ago. No one's heard from this guy in 13 years. Why surface now? Where's he been?
Oh, I sure do. His name is
You can-
Nightingale.
Multiple sets of footprints. Run to the killers. Later. We don't have that yet. Okay.
Was he killed here or brought here after? For display. So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Oh, wait, one came out.
Something this town wants to forget.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
I'm about to get the crime scene. Can't talk to him anymore. It doesn't pop up. It pops up
Large amount
again.
of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think that's everything.
Here.
Boot prints
Multiple sounds
indicating
present.
multiple killers.
Messy
Quite the
scene.
party.
Crime of passion. Premeditated. Casey Nightingale went off the deep end. Should go up here.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
That's premeditated. They waited for him.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Not quite throwing rocks at bottles, but it works, I guess.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Came from Cauldron Lake. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now? After 13 years, where has he been?
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
It's also nice that, like,
One of your hunches,
you
Anderson?
follow him at this
Something
point,
happened at
too.
the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that
Tons
complicated.
there.
Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept,
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Yeah, and then you have the footprints that are going that way.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Yeah. Oop. Oh, that was weird. Okay. What? He walked through a boulder? That doesn't make sense.
I think he
Many
came from the lake,
unknowns.
but his tracks make no sense.
And then we need to profile real quick.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
I'm sure that doesn't like break protocol or anything. Just like dig around in this dude's chest. Something hidden in him. I don't think I can place. Oh, anything else here? There's more going on here than I'm seeing. I need to examine the body properly back down.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Learned all I need here. Need to get the body back to the town for examination.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
And I'm not fully exploring here like I usually would right now, just because we come back
Whoever
here.
wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who.
You made it back.
Don't let it
Good.
drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Yeah, sorry I'm being so quiet. Just a narrative game.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
It's right there, but there's something over here, if I remember correctly. I don't think we can go in here yet, but...
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted.
Pretty focused on the game. It's, yeah, wonderful game.
Nice talking to you, too.
We'll go over here, though, since I don't think I come back to this side.
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside.
Confused, follow these
I should
steps.
take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Wash your hands, take the chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. So, bathroom, kitchen, and then, so up then down. Promised. That, okay. Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Oh wait, I want to investigate that just so I have it. Okay. And then if we go this way, bring this back. Yeah, back towards the murder scene. Okay.
Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
We come back here too, I think. Yeah, it's all about the Federal Bureau of Control.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Oh, I forgot to... Oh, that's right. That's right. We do it at the town. We don't look at it now. I went up there already. I'm gonna double check it because I feel like I missed something up there. I finished what is available of Severance, and I'm really frustrated that there's not more right now.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
It's really good so far. The last episode brings up a lot of interesting questions. Okay.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Think you can hold off for now?
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything
Good
from
for
the
you.
field office?
I couldn't.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Oh, me too. Me too. Alright, this is Bright Falls. Home of Deerfest.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Okay. Do we have a map of... We do not have a map of Bright Falls yet. Historic Elderwood Palace Lodge of Bright Falls. This building was constructed as part of one of the early settlements in the greater Bright Falls area. Built in 1898, this building has been both in private and public use through the years and has bravely stood the test of time. In 2015, it was carefully taken apart and relocated here in downtown Bright Falls, where it was rebuilt into its original glory log by log. The Elderwood Palace Lodge reopened in Bright Falls in 2016 and has served its customers faithfully ever since. Why you like to watch shows after a few seasons out? Yeah. Yeah, no, I just couldn't wait.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
Did I not talk to him? Where are the TVs?
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
I come back here too. You know, I should follow Casey, just how the game wants to steer me. We go to the diner first. That's the...
Hi there. Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
I get percolated.
How much have you had? Not enough. That's all much.
The Oh Dear Diner.
Cute.
Tell me this isn't the double R.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
Like suspense, but I
Nice to
also...
have you here.
Yeah, I
got
get
you all
that.
some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee.
It is some damn fine coffee.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
We've looked through the case files you sent over.
Looks like some damn fine cherry pie right there.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions.
It
Nothing to
is,
stress
yeah,
about,
yeah, very
okay?
much.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree."
There is a log lady equivalent.
Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Let's go to our mind, please. What's up? We're describe multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting and tearing into the guy with knives. Oh, do I have to profile this? Yeah, I have to profile the verse, I think.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Yeah, she carries a lantern around with her instead of a log.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Okay. Describe multiple attackers. Yeah, so I should go here. Yeah.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Okay.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Okay. So we have cult goal. What kind of cult? And who's involved? No? If they're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Connected to Deerfest.
Nah.
Nah. What's the purpose? Marking territory, a warning, feels derivative, like something out of a horror movie. Okay.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Okay. We got one. Which was up here. A locked box of cult supplies. Some useful things in here.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl? She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
We got the necklace. Oh my god. It gets interesting real quick. Do a very good job. It shouldn't be psychology, it'd be symbols. Jewelry can be used as a subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle. A badge of pride? Do I have anything else? I don't think so. Can I do anything here? I cannot.
All set. My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Yeah, so honestly, like, if the game hasn't gripped you yet, if it doesn't grip you in like 15 minutes, then I don't know why it
I'd
wouldn't.
like to take a closer look as soon as possible.
Honestly.
Lead the way, Sheriff.
Got the Bright Falls map. Let's go.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
How are you?
Let's explore a little bit first.
I am a tourist.
Oh, where is it?
Years that I'm lost in the woods.
There it is.
You only had a tour guide. Also, it's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences.
You should be into
at
it.
affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take you anywhere.
Hell yeah.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at
I'd hire him.
majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Agent?
Let's do a quick little search.
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Scavenge the police office first before I move forward.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Right bottom. The annual event you've been eagerly awaiting to upon us again, the Community Outreach Barbecue. Now, I don't want to hear any grumbling. It's a valuable opportunity to connect with the community. Statistics show that officers who are well integrated with the communities they serve see lower instances of violent crime in their precincts and more effective in their policing, and have overall better mental wellness. This is for your benefit, so take it seriously. Community voted dunk tank victim this year will be, drumroll please, Deputy Thornton. Congratulations, looks like everyone's getting retribution for that speed trap on 12C at last day. A friendly reminder that anyone out sick on the day needs to provide a doctor's written note or you'll be assigned night shift for 2 weeks. Anyone who replies all to the complaint about their assignment will be volunteering as an assistant for Officer Lightfoot's magic routine. Reminder, the front desk and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels or unofficial business. And remember to wash your coffee mugs. Despite numerous friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the station have gone unheeded, from here on out, if you see fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce to the station what you have received. Is it a federal offense to open someone's mail? Yes, it is. Is it personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late-night impulse buys? Yes, it is. You've been warned. Admin. Yes, Officer Lightfoot, your beard oil is ready for pickup. That was giving... Yeah, shovel yourself out of this shit. I knew Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using, Lucy? Chad, I hate to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil. This is the third time this week I come in late shift and there is no coffee in the machine. You take the last cup, you brew a new batch. Okay. At the sheriff's station. Building cells.
They locked up an innocent man.
Only $29.99. 2 coats of gold.
They're a lying bunch of bastards.
It doesn't budge.
Yeah, I can't go in there yet. I know one of you is stealing a toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is serious, taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like someone's got too much time on their hands. Really interested in that. Yeah. If I could buy one, I would. Okay. What's in here? Nothing. Okay. Sorry, guys.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say
don't have a key for that. I'll take that though. Nothing there. It's locked. No key for that. They just dump ammo on you in this difficulty, don't they? Take first aid courses. Someone's life might depend on it. A little dark.
Okay, let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal
Stella.
examination.
Okay.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Okay. We can go to the case board. Here. Look under the fingernail. A single letter.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Anything to learn from the body. Plenty. This looks like something was put in here. Looks like Nightingale put up a fight before they restrained him. Why aren't you procking?
Chest
trauma.
Is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged.
Okay.
Doesn't add up.
What do we have? There. Ritual writing. Did the killers write this on the heart? How? I can't make out what it says.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Okay. Tattoo on body and heart. How did killers have time? Doesn't make sense. Cause of bloating unknown. Strange tattoos on skin and heart. Something was inserted into the chest cavity. No gloves?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Yeah, we landed in the light, so.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Stay in a light to avoid being detected by enemies.
He can't see me in the light.
Where he is.
My gun's out in the hall.
There he is.
Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable.
Gotta move. Now.
Oh, shit. How'd I do that? I went the wrong way. This is not how the story goes. I thought the hallway was down that way and he was going to keep walking. Well, they make you go back quite a ways, huh? He came from in there. Got it.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now. Vanished.
Good soundtrack to this game, too.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
Did it sell well?
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused
think
by
so.
inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
I don't know how well it sold, but, I mean,
Right before things got crazy,
I think it was
Sheriff
considered a
Breaker
success.
just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Anything else in here? I don't think so.
Must be locked from the other side.
Okay.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future.
I think it was like pretty
There's
well
no
critically
rational
received.
explanation. This is the case we must
The
solve.
people I know that played it enjoyed it. Where did Nightingale go? The overlap? What these pages... What? These pages aren't making any sense. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too, a Taken, a creature of darkness. According to the page, it sounds like Nightingale went back to Cauldron Lake and he's a Taken. I don't have an explanation for this. How are they doing this? What the hell is going on here? Text tattooed on the victim's manuscript page is found inside. Writing has some significance here. A page where his heart should be. Text tattooed on the missing heart can't be a coincidence.
Nope.
Nope. Victim of cult killing became a monster. That wouldn't be the writing part. Maybe here? His murder matched the other victims. Why didn't they become monsters also? Oh? Victim of cult killing became a monster. Well, maybe? Yeah. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Need to dig into this. There must be an explanation.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Not a lone killer, but an organized group. The Cult of the Tree. This case just got much more interesting. I should open a new file, start fresh.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Surprised we can't look at this guy.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared.
You don't see
Nightingale
this?
turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Can we talk to them anymore?
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real.
They're a fine pair.
Okay, so we've already gone through here. Anything new here? Anything on the table, maybe? Not that I can interact with.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Okay. That would probably be the person who's in the holding cell.
I want out. Something bad's going down.
My wits
I
end.
can feel it. Let me out.
Which one's saying that?
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot? You can sit here and stew for a while. Think about your life choices, buddy. Is it really worth this?
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have.
Where,
Could
oh,
you
there
call
he
it
is.
in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson.
I think there's like some flavor text over this way.
Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case? Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Yeah, so we just go straight back to the car. Go around a little bit first. Could have gotten the map there too. Can't open it. Okay.
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's bake sale. For those of you just tuning in, you're listening to the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family.
Yeah, I don't think you can go into any of the buildings really. That's blocked off for now. That opens up later. That's a dead end up there.
This can't be the right way.
What's that? I guess just like rusty water. Okay.
This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
Take care.
Oh, it's just like a picture, I guess. Going here, I think there's pages in here.
It's so quiet here now that you didn't miss. Now why'd you go and do that?
Sorry.
Stomping around like that and scaring the poor little things.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally
Manuscript
having the same name
fragments.
as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
You wouldn't believe how hard it was to track down these lunchboxes. Thank goodness for the internet. Yeah, so if I remember right, I think that, yeah, the page fragments allow you to upgrade your weapons. So like if I get 12 page fragments, I can have a larger magazine size, etc. And it's manuscript pages from like fanatic followers. Okay, I think we can head back towards the hotel now. Maybe not. Flip around a little bit more. Pretty skybox. Yeah, and when you see like those Dreamcatcher, like yarn things,
I've been working on this float for a month straight. If
that
it
means you're near a
rains, I'm
lunchbox.
gonna lose it. It'll ruin all the paper mache. That shit is delicate.
I need bolt cutters.
I know where you can get some bolt cutters. Gotta hire those dudes. Yako.
Welcome back, Ander. Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Yeah, let's just go ahead.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beat.
need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult.
13
Turns out the
years.
fragments sent to me
Yeah.
were from the
So he
crime
disappeared
books of
13
Alan
years ago.
Wake.
And he started getting these 10 years ago.
Copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Sorry. I remember when Remedy announced this and they said it was going to be their first actual psychological horror game. I feel like they delivered pretty well. Art.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks.
Is this also going to be
Let's
tailor
start
coded?
looking
I
for
don't think
Nightingale where it
so.
was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen.
Maybe.
Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world
I feel like I'm
operating
missing
on
something
different
over
rules.
here.
I need
I
to
must not
understand
be.
this strange logic. To see the clues.
Weird. Okay.
To solve the case.
Okay, Casey. We can go. I think she developed the game. Like, I think she actually did all the coding for this.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. The operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Well, I need to get back to it.
Yep. Something shouldn't be there. Maintenance note. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that was not one of ours. That fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put some more secure metal casings around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get to it anymore. Evelyn, Chief Technician.
I'd be happy to get you VIP tickets into Coffee World. Just say the word.
He loves Coffee World.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
We brew our own beer too. Ahma beer.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't
would
get the
think
feeling
so.
Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron
We go to Coffee
in an
World.
overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is. After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. We've seen this symbol before.
Yep.
Good
Symbol.
eye.
What else could be around here?
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Oh, these? Let's go here real quick. Witch's Hut. I think there's a save point in here, maybe, but it's not available yet. We have to like turn on the light first. The Witch's Hut. Here lived the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? Sunday. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. I snuck out last night again, went to the big house by the lake, instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, there's something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way to get inside the building, take some photos. It's going to be epic. Oh, that's not what I clicked on. Okay. Oh, that's right. I need to come back here after because it'll show like a fuse that's available, I think.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
I know things get a little crazy around here, but if you ever feel scared, just remember that Ellen is watching over. It's one fragment. It's probably even worth it. Okay.
The tracks lead into the water.
Yeah, this is where I'd turn around.
I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
Caseboard stuff. Ah. Let's do it.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Okay. Do I have something else? Yeah. At the lunchbox real quick.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Be symbols, right? Up here. Some kind of signature. Did they intend for the body to be discovered or just an idle carving? The graffiti is in plain sight. Does it have a deeper significance? Found a Bright Falls. Witch's Ladle. Going through the tree to some other place. Where did Nightingale go? The tree could mean Witch's Ladle, but what's it a threshold to? The overlap? Footprints leading into the forest. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get over there.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Toggle flashlight boost R1 to increase damage through dark substance.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
I could just blindly start trusting these cryptic things that you're finding inside people's dead bodies. I mean, why not, I guess, right? here?
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer.
This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Oh, I already looked up. Okay. Right. Break room is a place where you can save your progress. Anything else?
Another page. Making
the image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
It's the heart, though. Let's do a manual save. Then, Witch's hut.
Figured all this out already. So this goes here, and the page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
What is the ritual?
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line
I remember
line,
where it
plus
is.
the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Give witch heart, recite words, witch's ladle sign, where's the heart? Words ineligible. Oh, wait. I checked over there already. I guess not. The map. Is where? Here? We want to go here. Oh, sawed-off shotgun. That's nice that it just tells you it's there. Yeah, right here. Okay, the critical content is available in the mine place.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist isn't close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
Once in a while, they played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Where's the heart? I think I walked by an abandoned general store near the murder site.
I need to check the general store for the heart.
Hey, you.
Casey, I'm headed to the general store.
I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got...
Christ!
A raccoon. Toggle flashlight boost to burn through the darkness surrounding enemies.
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Using painkillers will allow you to heal. Painkillers are quick to consume but grant a smaller health benefit. Oh, I actually was hurt. Quick slot. Let's put it here. Nice. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. You? That's not what I wanted, but okay.
The text on the heart is clearer now.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Go to the counter.
And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
$705, $713, $717, $723. Don't forget, update the code. 8, 5 maybe? 5, 13, 17, 23, so 739. Madame Agnieszka. I'm reading in crystal ball gazing, interpreter of dreams. So 739. You can quick slot weapons from the inventory. You can also quick slot healing items and throwable weapons. Quick slot. Let's put weapons over here. Oh, nice. I almost messed up. Let's... yeah, card gun. Right, so now we can go to the witch's
There are
hut.
cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, trained fielder. Nothing to report. Some animals, regular. Hunters out after dark. Poachers. Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out here. And then this leads back in. Yeah, okay. Nothing. Alright. Safety if we need it. And we don't want to go up, we want to go down. It is. I forgot there was a dodge. Reload our flashlight. Map. Which it's ladle, so we need to turn around. Go to the right. Which is hut. Yeah, we can cut back down that way. We can save if we go this way too. Do that real quick. I forget to save often. Alright. Do a quick save. L1 allows you to dodge enemy attacks.
Well, now there's less monsters.
Okay. Shove an enemy back with a melee attack. Okay. We're going around this way. I'll reload. Yes, heart. Let's read this first. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of the local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched it. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. Wish there was an easier way to read this. If she was blank witch before if she wasn't a witch now, she's one now. Before she's one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes.
Crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
I do too. At least tangentially, right? Like, I feel like they're there for a reason.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Nothing over here right now. Did I get turned around? No, this is just like a... Did I get turned around? I'm so bad at these games. No, I didn't.
Please help me.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
Already done. Already done. There's manuscript pages.
Need to find Nightingale.
The writer went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
Yeah, I think we go through a few cycles of this. Good.
He's here. Nightingale.
Trapped here. Escape. Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
We can go up there, but yeah.
Nightingale's badge.
Can't pick it up though. Yeah, so it's just a badge and just pack, but we can't actually pick it up. I'm excited to see what Remedy's making after this. What they're making next. They're a consistently interesting company.
Oh shit!
Oop, that was the wrong button. Oop, take him. I think this is the way I want to go. I have to reload my flashlight. Oh shit. Where is he? Did I get hit? Oh, I got hit by that one.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it. Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! He got out with my face scratch!
Sir,
Mr.
calm
C.
down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The Dark Presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
I think that's a good place to stop it for tonight. It's cool because like after this part, like you actually like have divergent paths where you play. You can choose to play as Alan Wake, or you can choose to play as Saga. Like you do all of it, but you can choose which one you're playing as at the time. So, yeah, we're gonna exit and call it a night. I'm gonna go watch the Super Bowl. I'm gonna go. I will watch the Super Bowl with my son though a little bit. And who knows when halftime comes on? Like that might be interesting and stuff too. I'm not making fun of people who like the Super Bowl. I just don't understand football. But thanks everyone who stopped by and hung out. I appreciate it. Gonna continue playing this next time I stream. I'm not sure when that'll be. Great stream. Excited for the next one. Yeah, I love this game. I feel like Alan Wake 1 was criminally underrated. Really glad they were able to make a second one. But, the game is a joke currently. Oh boy. I'll have to see. But, yeah, next time I stream, maybe I'll stream tomorrow night. I'm not sure. I don't know what tomorrow's gonna be like at work, so we'll see. But thanks again, and I'll talk to you all sometime soon. Take care.